Welcome again to the Living Word, a program of music and message designed for your inspiration and blessing. Music, did I say? Well, here it is, stirring martial music by the Salvation Army Band. Many people, perhaps you too, find the road of life a little difficult. Around this bend is unexpected loneliness. Around the bend beyond may be weariness. And always the road seems to be increasingly uphill. Behind his painted face, the painted mask of the professional clown, Charlie Kimber was wondering what, if anything at all, lay beyond the next curve in the road of life for him.
Who is it?
It's Miss Bascom, Mr. Kimber.
Oh, come in. Come in.
You wouldn't have your tea with us. So I brought it in here to you.
No. No tea, thank you.
Oh, are you sure?
I said no, didn't I?
I'll have it myself then. What happened out there? Why didn't you stay and finish your performance?
You saw what happened. You saw what a dreadful mess I made of things.
Why, the children were enjoying it.
The children laughed in all the wrong places.
Children often do.
What's the use of fooling myself? I'm just too old for this sort of thing.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. Do you know how old I am?
60, 65 perhaps.
Miss Bascom, I am 74 years of age.
Really?
Really. Oh, I know. The makeup hides my age. You've never seen me before without makeup, have you?
I can't say that I have.
Well, now you know. Underneath all this powder and paint is an old man. Look, you see these hands?
Mm-hmm.
I used to be very proud of these hands. They used to be quick and nimble. Now they're stiff and swollen. It's arthritis. I just can't do anything with them anymore. They won't work. I make mistakes. The children laugh in the wrong places. Ah, children can be sometimes very frightening.
Let me do that.
Mind you, I've always been very fond of children. I have two of my own, a boy and a girl.
Do you live with your children?
No. My children are married, living in homes of their own. After my wife passed away, they both asked me to come and live with them, but I thought it better to stay by myself.
You must find it rather lonely living by yourself.
No. I have this little active mind that keeps me busy. Going to children's homes, hospitals, things like that.
But you say you're not going to do this anymore. What are you going to do?
What is there left for no man to do? Hey, what is there left? In the winter, huddle by a radiator trying to keep warm. In the summer, sitting in the park in the sun, feeding the pigeons. An old man's supposed to be very quiet, never to complain. He has to live in the past, because there is no future.
You don't really believe that.
Of course I believe it. It's true.
It's not true at all.
You wonder why you've been spared. What reason there is behind it all. And sometimes you wonder if God has forgotten you.
You've asked those questions too.
What?
I say you've asked those questions too. It's a lonely sound, isn't it? A train whistle in the night. It reminds me of my own loneliness. There were 5 of us, Mr. Kimber. I was the eldest. My youngest sister, Margaret, was an invalid. The other girls married and went away. And for years, there were just the 2 of us, Margaret and me. And then Margaret died. I was alone. Yes, I had questions too. I closed up the old house and tried to shut out the world. But that didn't help either. So I started going for long walks. One day I came past this home. The children were in the playground. They seemed so happy and carefree, except one little girl, about so high. She was standing apart from the others, crying. I went over to her and asked her why she was crying. And you know what she told me?
Yeah.
She told me she was lonely. A little child, lonely. So I brought her back in here, into the home. I had a talk with Miss Patterson and the superintendent, and then I've been coming back here ever since.
Well, surely you're not going to tell me that God led you to this home.
I found him here.
Found God here?
I found love here. Love in the eyes of a little child. After that, I found God.
Miss Bascom, why have you told me this story?
I was trying to point out that people like you and me, no matter what our ages, still have a place in this world. We're still wanted, and we're still needed.
But a person can't go on giving forever. A person has to stop sometime.
Why? Because we're not as young as we once were. Because we're not as quick. Does that matter to those children?
Well, it matters to me.
Then you'd better stop thinking about yourself for a little while and start thinking about somebody else.
Ah.
Mrs. Patterson wants to know if we should go to bed. Or is Marco coming back?
Oh, they're still waiting.
Yes, they are.
But I think you'd better tell Mrs. Patterson that Mr. Kimber is finished. He's going home.
Now, just a minute. Who said I was finished?
Oh, Mr. Kimber.
You want Marco to stay, now don't you?
Sure. Sure we do. I do.
You see? You give me about 5 minutes and I'll be there.
Mr. Marco,
Yes?
This is mine. It's only got one 50-cent piece in it. Well, I saw you pull so many of them out of people's ears and things that I thought that maybe you could fill this for me.
Yes, it's all too true. Life without purpose is frustrating and tedious. But life that is radiant with divine purpose knows joy and peace every step of the way, however difficult, however challenging. It may not be on the mountain height or over the stormy sea. It may not be at the battle's front. My Lord will have need of me. But if by a still small voice he calls to paths that I do not know, I'll answer, dear Lord, with my hand in thine. I'll go where you want me to go. I'll go where you want me to go, dear Lord, o'er mountain or plain or sea. I'll say what you want me to say, dear Lord. I'll be what you want me to be. Don't forget to join us again when we seek to learn more of Him who is, in very truth, the living Word.